Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Living Mosaic. I'm Dina. So I just got off work and I had to run a quick errand, and then I decided to come to my little walking spot. So the reveal is it is a local cemetery, and I find this spot to be very relaxing. I've been here on previous walks and I've shared my walking progress from this place. And I'm just doing a pretty easy stroll, but my goal is to do the 5,000 steps a day. And so far, last week I did every day, and so far this week I'm doing it. So this will be day 2 of this week. My week starts on Sunday, and this is a really quiet, relaxing place. There's lots of little trees around, and this is a nice time of night. It's almost sundown, as you can see. So I really like that, and I wanted to try to get in as much steps, or as many steps, I guess, proper English, as I could before I went home for the day. I'm off work tomorrow, and I plan to go to the gym and do some walking there and to do some weights. I did that on Saturday, and I'm doing pretty good with that. I'm not doing too well. It's more like the weight machines, and I'm not doing too much weight right now because I really just want to kind of get started and get my body acclimated to that. I'm also I started taking creatine in the morning in my morning smoothie, so this is day 2, and I'm only doing like a half a scoop, and the scoops are 5 milligrams. So just kind of starting out easy, 2.5. I'm going to build up as I do more weight training and resistance work. I will add to that, and I've heard nothing but wonderful things. Apparently creatine is one of those things that those supplements that very, very safe and has a great effect. It's a lot of benefit for people, so I really like that. And so I've been doing a little research on that, and since I'm on this health journey, taking this GLP-1 and changing my habits and everything, that I wanted to, add to that as best as I can. I don't want to go crazy, but I'm actually going to be replacing, I've taken a lot of supplements for quite a long time, and I'm actually going to be replacing some of those and not taking some of them as much. So I'm really kind of trying to decide which ones I want to get rid of and which ones I want to keep. And there's obviously going to be the staples that I choose to keep, and I can talk about that in a different video. But I have quite a few, and I feel like that's really kept me going for a long time. So that's kind of my thought. It's really kept me going on the things that I've been using, and but there's a time to switch off with some of those things. Maybe I was overdoing it, so I don't know. And these are just regular supplements. I've done a little bit of research on over the years, but there's going to be like the gold standards that I continue to take, and those are the ones that I'm not going to give up. Like I said, I can always talk about that in another video, but I just wanted to do like an early week hello and check in, and trying to see what everybody's doing. I'm really just trying to stay active as much as I can. I did a lot of walking at work today, up and down around the building in between clients, so that was nice, and it feels really good to be able to get that exercise. And like I said, I'm really trying to hit that 5,000 step goal. I'm doing pretty good at that, and implementing the weight machines at the gym and resistance work. I need to really find some videos on the resistance bands. I do have resistance bands at home. I've done those a couple times, but I really feel like I could do those more often. And I have smaller weighted dumbbells as well. And I'm not trying to do too heavy all at once. Just trying to acclimate myself to that. But I just wanted to take you guys on this walk with me to show you what I'm doing, and that I'm trying to enjoy this time in the evening right before sunset. And I really like this little cemetery a lot. When I was a kid, my dad and I used to go for walks. I think my brother would come too, my little brother. But my dad and I, this was kind of a thing we did. We'd go for walks. And he would like to walk in various like local cemeteries, and we'd look at all the names and talk about the people and wonder what they were like. And so I think that was a nice thing that we did, because it made me never like scared of cemeteries really, or scared of death and stuff like that. I mean, sure, it's sad when people pass away, you know, when you miss them and love them, but I'm not scared about it. So now there's a patch of creepy woods back there, and when I walk by those, I kind of feel like it's I don't know, I feel like somebody's in there hiding, but I know probably not, but you never know these days, right? But yeah, it was just a nice little thing my dad and I used to do. So kind of reminds me of my dad. He's gone now, but reminds me of my dad just walking around here. It makes me think of him. And there's actually a gravestone with our last name on it here. I found it. There could be more, but I don't think I've walked around all of them. But definitely I've walked around and I saw that one. So that was nice. I don't know if they're related or not, but I just thought that was kind of cool. You never know, right? You just never know. So it's pretty peaceful, and I just really wanted to get this walk in before I settled down for the day, because I did find out that when I walk, if I do 4,000 steps in a day, just whatever I'm doing at work, and because I have a pretty sedentary job, but trying to get those extra steps, if I do 4,000, I can get 1,000 at home when I get home, just from walking back and forth through the house, doing whatever. Now, sometimes it is a struggle, and I'll kind of walk in place while I'm watching a YouTube video or something. So that really just depends. But yeah, I do that. But so far so good. It feels really great to be out here. It's nice weather and not too hot. It's pretty enjoyable. We had some other people walking, they just left. So, and I found they actually had a nice little parking spot. I didn't even know there was a parking spot up there. But yeah, they just left. So it kind of feels a little extra safe when you see other people walking and they enjoyed their evening, I'm sure. That's kind of what made me decide to come go for a walk, was I saw them walking on the way home, because I drive by here to go home, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. So I dropped my groceries off and ran over here. So not literally, but drove. But they have a really good parking spot up yonder, and so I thought that'd be a good place maybe in the future to park, because I've kind of just been parking by the trees. So anyways, just wanted to say hello and check in with you. Tell me how you're doing. What exercise did you do today? And what did you accomplish? I would love to find out down in the comments. And subscribe and like to my channel to help me support me along this journey, because I know that we all need support, and it really does help me. So I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and you guys have a great night. Bye. Oh, remember, you are a living mosaic.